Just a few days ago, a house popped up for sale.
We were literally standing in the house 48 hours after it was listed, ready to go.
We haven't accepted offer, but the chances are a little slim.
If it's the right house, we're sure it's gonna work out. We'll know it's a God thing.
Yeah.
If it doesn't work out, it's not the house for us right now, but we are very excited still. We won't know until...
What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. We are super pumped to be making this video, and we kind of gave it away in the title, but there is one main reason that we're sitting down to make this video. There's a lot more conversation around that though, that we want to fill you guys in on. It's a super big update, and so we're pumped. We're also a little bit nervous, but we did put an offer in on a house. We're gonna share more, but we're gonna jump into this video. Katie and I thought we'd take some time to also answer some questions that you guys have. She threw up a question box on our Instagram. People put some in there, and then also you guys have been leaving some questions just on our YouTube videos in general. Before we jump in with the questions, Harvey is 6 weeks old. Look at this guy.
He's such a big boy. You wanna say hi to everybody? Say hi, I'm 6 weeks old. I'm so big, I'm wide awake. His awake stages have been so long. He literally is staring like wide awake. It's so fun. And sometimes now when we talk to him or Travis sings him a song, like he'll literally cheese.
It's great.
It's so cute. Every stage is so fun, but I'm not gonna lie, he's coming out of the newborn stage a little bit. Not like in size, but more in just like being awake and alert, and I'm like, oh my goodness, he is changing so much. My babies are copy and paste of Travis. They look just like Dad.
So this was in church on Sunday. Look at this guy. Full on cheese. It was the cutest thing I've ever seen. He's doing so good. He's the best. Question number 1, where are the vlogs? I miss hearing how the family is doing. We love you guys. There have been a few of these questions pop up, and you guys are so kind. The original plan after baby number 2 was to take some time. We kind of just have been playing it by ear, honestly. We've been doing every other week for the most part, right?
Yeah, I think like sometimes it's like 10 days or just a little more than a week, but we've been
trying to keep up.
Family.
I will say, I feel like this time around we ended up taking more time than we actually planned originally. The adjustment is intense. Like, just to be real and honest, like it is hard to even just find the time to sit down and film. A video like this is easier because it's a one-time sit down thing, but to do like a full week in the life is, it takes a lot of work. And so we are there. Good news coming your way, because from now till the end of the year, there will be a video every week, with the exception that Thanksgiving falls on a Thursday when we normally post, so that video will be pushed just a few days later. If it's like a day or two off, like it may happen, but we're gonna try to push for Thursdays. We're now on a rhythm, so we've got this. Who are the last 5 people you have called? Okay, I actually don't even know the answer to this question.
Check my phone too.
Zach Bates, Evan Stewart,
okay,
my wife, my mom, and Jonathan Potter, a friend of mine in North Carolina.
Okay, you ready for my list? Travis, Carlin, Travis, Carlin, Carlin. Oh, Michael, I called Michael.
Katie will love this question. How are you so thin after just having a baby? Do you have a workout routine? Coincidence, Katie actually had her 6 week postpartum checkup yesterday. She got the clear, and the very next morning, she went and worked out.
I'm not gonna lie, this pregnancy or postpartum has hit me a lot harder than Haley's.
Oh, babe. That was the next question. It was gonna say, how are you doing postpartum? So I guess we can just roll right into that. It literally says, how has it been different from the first time around?
I need a second to recoup. Why are you asking me these?
They asked the question.
You picked them. Why did you pick them?
Babe. Alright.
Because I'm not in a... Emotionally, if I start crying, I can't stop. But I feel like I'm doing good. I am.
I agree.
I'm doing good. I just feel like the past few weeks, like everything was like perfect bliss, amazing. And now like, I just feel like I'm trying to find out a little bit like who I am. Not who I am, but like, I mean, help me talk.
From what we've had conversations about, I mean, like your body mentally and physically just went through a crazy roller coaster of emotions, and so I think you're just trying to rediscover, you know.
I feel like some days they're like really good, and some days, like, it's not that it's bad days. The kids have been so easy and so great, but I feel like with myself, I sometimes don't really see like, or recognize like, it sounds so dumb, but like who I am a little bit. And like everything, I'm trying to get more in a routine of working out and doing things that will make me feel more normal or better. But it's not like I'm feeling bad. Like I really feel good. And most days are like amazing. But then the like few like 10% of days that I just don't feel great are just, the emotions are still strong. So I'm good though. Overall, I feel really good. The kids have been good. But with Haley, I feel like I struggled a little bit more with like anxiety postpartum. But this one I feel like I don't know. It's been a little harder on me. Not like anxiety with the kids, just on me personally. I feel like I've struggled more with myself. Next question.
Oh. What happened to your wedding and engagement rings? Have not seen you wear them for a while.
I took them off when I was like 25 weeks pregnant because they do not fit anymore. And I have not put them back on. I tried them on, about a week ago.
For one day.
I tried them on for one day and then my finger started swelling again. So I'm just gonna keep them off for a little bit because right now I feel like it's fluctuating a little bit. So I'm gonna keep them off until I know they fit me because I do not want to be stuck with the ring on my finger that I cannot get off.
Whoa, it's a wedding ring.
I know,
what would
but
be so bad about that?
One of my sister-in-laws had to get theirs cut off.
Oof,
because it got
joking.
stuck. Like I don't know, my mom said like sometimes like in the night like your fingers will swell or whatnot just after a baby. So I'm not doing it yet, but trust me, I'm very excited to wear them again because I feel like my hands look much prettier with a ring.
We're taking a quick break to tell you about today's sponsor of the video, BetterHelp. Katie's gonna take a quick break and eat a snack as well. But we absolutely love BetterHelp. They're no stranger to our channel. We partnered with them earlier in the year. They reached out about partnering again, and both of us immediately were like, absolutely. We love the mission of BetterHelp and what they're doing. This time of year is a great and a wonderful time for a lot of people with the holidays coming up, but also I know it can be a difficult time for many other people, and so we thought it would be great to share a resource that can be beneficial if you're one of those people struggling and going through a hard time right now. If you don't know what BetterHelp is, it's the world's largest online therapy service. They make it so easy to connect with a therapist so you can have someone to talk to. It's super easy to get started with BetterHelp. You go on their site and fill out a questionnaire. It does not take long, and they quickly will match you with a licensed therapist who is there to support you and your needs. You can customize this, and at any time, if you want to change your therapist, you can do that for free as well. We have personally used BetterHelp. We have friends and family who have as well. They have over 7,000 reviews and a 4.5 rating on Trustpilot, so they are definitely a company you can trust. It's super important to have someone to talk to, and so you don't have to walk through this alone. BetterHelp is a safe place and makes it super easy for that. If you're struggling and can benefit from a therapy session, BetterHelp is going to give you guys 10% off your first month of therapy, so you can head to the link in our description. I'll also put it on the screen. It is betterhelp.com/Travis and Katie, and that'll get you 10% off your first month. Can Haley and Harvey go to a secular college like the University of Tennessee? Go Vols. Probably just upset a lot of people. I've never even been to a college football game in my life, so I've actually yet to be indoctrinated by the orange Vol people that crawl around Knoxville everywhere you look.
I'm telling you, Vols for life.
Anyway, I think I understand the question kind of behind the question here, and that would be, would we allow our kids to attend a secular college, like a non-Christian college? And the answer to that is yes, if that's what they want to do. And that's what their degree calls for, then yes, we do not have a problem with that. If they want to be a pastor or a worship leader and they want to go to a Christian college, also great with that. I'm of the mind if they do not want to go to college, I actually am probably fine with that as well. So I think it depends on the kid and what their degree is going to be in. But no, we don't have a hard no against secular college. Are you still nursing Harvey? I see you posting bottles on Instagram, and I'm just curious if you're still breastfeeding.
I am still breastfeeding Harvey, and I'm hoping to make it to a year this time. If you do see bottles, it's usually because I'm pumping and then I put it in his bottle. When we're out in public, I just find it a little bit easier. I did that with Haley too, and it was a lot more convenient for me and it worked for me. But when I'm home, I still do breastfeed, and it's just nice that he does both for right now.
Did you have a baby shower in your last pregnancy? The answer is no, and I kind of regret that I did not plan something for Katie. Like, I did not know people are supposed to have a shower each time.
No, sometimes people do sprinkles, or if it's different genders, they will do showers. But honestly, with us, with the move and everything, it was just a little bit of chaotic. And honestly, we had most everything we needed. We had to buy very few things for Harvey. It was mainly like clothes and stuff like that. So we really didn't do a sprinkle or shower.
I know, but I still feel like I should have done it.
I hate being the center of attention. So honestly, I would have been so nervous. I am not a big fan of being the center of attention.
That is probably so ironic to these beautiful people on our YouTube channel though, because
I get so
we are in front of the camera all the time. What is your favorite Christmas tradition? So, I have
yours.
mine. Katie knows everything about me. I'm an open book. She literally told me yesterday, she looked at me and said, you wear your emotions all over your face.
Literally, like it is so obvious.
I don't know if you're the only one who thinks that or if everyone else
No,
does.
it's true. I have to tell him, fix your face.
I actually don't know if I like that though. Like, because then I can't like hide or keep anything
I'm gonna
inside.
guess getting a Christmas tree.
No. I was gonna say ice skating in Philadelphia. We have done that since we first started dating.
We're not gonna break the tradition. We've already decided we're going ice skating when we go to see his family, and we're gonna take the kids.
We're going to New Jersey just to keep this tradition up. I'm just kidding. We're not, but we're definitely gonna do it while we're there, and we're also gonna try to go to New York City because we love New York City. Also, our anniversary, we went there 2 years ago. I don't know. I just connect a lot of special moments with places up there.
A lot of memories there, for sure. I forgot the question.
What's your favorite Christmas tradition?
Okay, this one is different and it's probably weird, but every Christmas, like the week before Christmas, we take our mattress into the living room and we set it up with all the pillows and everything, and we watch Christmas movies till like 2 in the morning. Every Christmas movie, old movies, and it just is like the tradition. We eat food. It's like the only time you can eat food on my bed. But honestly, it is just so much fun, and we did it with Haley last year. She loved it. She falls asleep,
fun.
and we just all have a slumber party out in the living room. So we're gonna do it again this year. It's different, but it's like just family memories. We just hang out and watch movies, and it's so fun. Okay guys, I just saw this question while I'm scrolling through, and I have to ask Travis it because it is too good not to ask him, and I can't wait to see his answer.
She was laughing while reading this question.
It's good.
Okay, give it to me.
My father had 19 kids, so is Travis interested in breaking that record by having 20 or 21 kids?
Oh my goodness.
Be careful how you answer.
Number 1, do I think I could? Yes. Do you think I will? No.
I don't think 20 or 21 kids is in our future. I think we're gonna cap out at like 3 or 4, honestly. But I am so glad my parents had it. I'm number 11.
Right.
It's great. I love all of my siblings, but I don't think I could do it. Travis might could do it. I could not do it. I know that I could not do it.
Haley, are you singing?
Do you want to come sing? Do you want to say hi to the vlog?
Come here.
I love that song.
You are such a pretty singer.
Woohoo! Come on, baby. Oh, that is beautiful.
What's our favorite song? Ready? Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream.
Oh, can I sing one for you? Come here, show me. Say, clean up, everybody clean up, everybody clean up. Did you clean up your toys? Alexa?
She sang Alexa because she figured out that we say Alexa and then it plays it out of the little speaker.
Do you love baby brother?
Ow.
Do you want to give Harvey a kiss on the head? You do? Mm. Do you love your baby brother? Good job, Harvey.
Are you guys still thinking of buying a house in Tennessee? And so the obvious answer is yes. Several months back, we did a house hunting video where we started looking at houses, and ever since that day, we have religiously been looking at houses.
Every time one comes on the market, Travis is probably the first one to know. I'm telling you guys, he checks like 10 times a day.
I'm all over. I could tell you like every house that's listed, the price, the square footage, the pros, the cons. I feel like that's partly because I'm feeling pressure because our lease is up in March, and so, you know, back in the summer, it's like, oh, we have a lot of time. And now we're sitting in November, and I'm thinking, man, I really need to start looking and figuring this thing out. Now, it's not the end of the world if we needed to renew our lease, but both of us would ideally like to be in a house. Now, we're not gonna make a crazy, like, rush decision just to get out of the apartment, but if the right house pops up, and that's what we're praying for, we wanna be ready. And so, this past week, just a few days ago, a house popped up for sale. And I immediately, 22 minutes after it was posted, texted Zach, Katie's brother, our realtor, and said, bro, this house is insane.
It was
I gotta
so
figure out
pretty.
what I actually said. I said, we gotta put an offer on this ASAP. And so I had not even seen the house. But within 48 hours of it being listed, we went and we looked at this house. And I kid you not.
Perfect.
When I say dream house, like I know that's like cliche and there's, no dream house, no forever home. But like this house
it
was
checked every box that we
nice.
had looking for a house and even more. It was just perfect. The layout, the setup, where the rooms were, the size. It was literally just beautiful. The location, which was huge for us. Distance from church, distance from my family, different sisters. Like it was honestly just perfect.
Yeah, and everyone we talked to also said that they thought the house was underpriced by like 20%. And so because of that, there was a lot of interest, like a ton, which was not in our favor.
No, it wasn't.
Because like I do not want to get in some bidding war or something like that.
But
like
we jumped on it so fast that it was like, okay, like we were literally standing in the house 48 hours after it was listed, ready to go. Travel tell the rest of the story.
Yeah, so we walked out of the house like, this is amazing. Like we've been praying for a house, still are, and we thought very confidently, this is a house we want to put our offer on. So we go home, we call Zach, we tell him like, hey, we want to offer, we're going in at, asking, like right at asking. We thought, this would give us a really good chance to get the house. And he goes, well, I got some bad news. There's already an offer on the house that got accepted last night.
Which is just so terrible because now our hopes are even more up because we literally went and fell in love with this house and like it's so perfect. We were so excited, but they accepted an offer. But the weird thing was they still were letting people see it.
Yeah, they had 15 showings for that weekend and they hadn't told people that there was an accepted offer. So I don't know if they were like in negotiation with that person and the timing was just weird with when we went. But we literally were like, you have to be kidding me. So this is where the not so good news sets in for us. So they have officially accepted an offer that is being called the primary offer. And
but there is a but.
There is a but. So they are officially under contract, but not long after the realtors talked and they said that the homeowners were looking for a backup offer. There are some contingencies with the primary offer. And so Katie and I were like, well, what does this look like? I've never really heard of a backup offer. And basically, you guys may know more than me. I'm still learning a lot in this process, but you can put in a backup offer and then they accept a backup offer. It could be multiple. We could have been the only one. I have no idea. But they accept an offer. And once that offer is accepted, it is solid. Like if the primary contract or offer falls through, it is automatically ours. There's no relisting it. There's no, bidding wars with anyone else. It is just ours. So
we have our hopes up. It is a small chance.
We put in our backup offer and they immediately accepted. And so, that kind of gets our hopes up because we're like, whoa, we have an accepted offer, but the chances are a little slim from what I've heard.
But if it's the right house, we're sure it's gonna work out. We'll know it's a God thing. Yeah. If it doesn't work out, it's not the house for us right now. But we are very excited still. We won't know until literally next year. So that is
right around the new year. They have a longer closing date. That's why. So they could fall through.
It could tomorrow.
In inspections next week. I have no idea. And the thing with the backup offer, the negative thing is that we can't offer on any other houses without like a written agreement to back out. So that's the negative side. But honestly, we have no other houses that we're considering, so it didn't really affect us.
And this one was so good. Like, we loved it so much. We thought it was almost worth it for the next 2 months to, if there's a small percent of a chance that it can be ours, like, that would be amazing. Yeah. But if not, it's going to be an amazing house for someone, and we're so excited for them. But so if it does fall through, we will have a house here, which is just like so exciting, and it feels so unreal right now. So it's not ideally what we had planned, but
in a way, Katie actually talked and she told me this, and it was actually great perspective. She said maybe this is God showing us it's not the house, or it could be God saying, I know your personalities, you're ones to second guess, it's a big decision. I'm gonna make this to where you know it's me by making you the backup offer. And then when it does get accepted, you're just gonna be so much more confident that it was supposed to be and the right decision. And so
we can't really speculate that or play that,
but it's, it's the truth. And if this is not our house, then there will be another one. I told my dad and he said, bro, you're the one who literally sings a song called A Better Yes. He's like, you gotta live out the song. And he's true, he's preaching at me, but it's true. If this is not the one and it's a no, there will be a better yes, although it is hard to see it right now. I'm trusting that. ideally, we would love it to get accepted. So if you want to pray, I will take all the prayer. Like, just pray that it, if it's supposed to be the one, it is the one, and we get it. So there is the big house update. We are waiting patiently. We will keep you updated on our house hunting journey, but we are looking like crazy.
Actively.
So yeah, we have also seen this question a lot. How many children do you want to have, and will all of their names start with H?
We honestly talked about this and we decided to name Harvey because of Haley.
We have to stick with H's, right?
I don't know.
We don't have to, but I feel like it would be interesting to have like a Haley, Harvey.
I would not want the kid to be an oddball out. Like, I don't know. I guess we would have to stick with it or something similar. Haley and Harvey are still very close, but they're different enough.
Do you have any comment on how many kids, or is this just too early?
I feel like we've talked and I don't want to make decisions very like in the moment. So before we had kids and stuff, I think we said like 3 or 4, and I think we pretty much stuck with that. I'm feeling more 3 now.
We've wavered along the way.
I got my hands full. I think more 3 now, but I think definitely we've talked and we want a bigger spacing for the next one, just because we have our hands full right now and it's wonderful and amazing.
100%.
But I think we want a little bit more of a space between the next 2, or next one. So we'll see.
Will you guys be coming to the show with Travis in Conway, South Carolina? I would love to meet your family. So this question is referring to a tour that I'm going to be on in December with a group called Selah. Unfortunately, Katie and the kids are not going to be at that show.
I wish I could go to all of them, but I can't. I am going to the one the day before though, so if you want to change your ticket to the other one,
I think Easeway, South Carolina?
Easily, I think.
Easily. Wow.
Easily, South Carolina.
Wow. How did you
Haley,
even know
and
that?
Travis will be there. So if you want to change your day,
we would love to meet you guys.
I don't know how far apart it is, but I wish I could go to all of them and support them. Unfortunately, I can't, but I'm going to go to the ones I can.
How old are the both of y'all? Katie loves this question because she is older than me. So
I'm not liking it very much the older I get. I will say I'm getting tired of saying I'm older, because when I was a lot younger, which I still am young, it was
gonna
more
say,
fun. But I don't know, I don't like being the older one anymore.
Wow, the tables have turned.
Old. I don't know. I'm 24.
And
Travis
I'm 23.
is 23. We're 5 months apart. His birthday's in March. Mine's in October. He's about to be 24 with me, and it's all good.
I was gonna say, a little bit out of the year, she can say she's a different age than me. And like she said, she used to love it. She used to always be like, Travis likes older women and all this other crazy stuff, but I guess not anymore. Foreign country travel you wish to do soon? This is actually a great question. I know Katie's answer already though.
No, you don't. You think you know it.
I guarantee you I know it.
I know Travis's. Do you want me to tell you Travis's right now? Okay, you say mine and I'll say yours. 3.
Hang on. It literally just left my mind. Oh, I know it.
Okay, ready? 3.
You're gonna change it up on me.
No, I'm not. I'll say yours, you say mine.
Okay.
And then you say if it's right.
Okay.
Ready?
3,
3, 2, 1.
Maldives.
Yeah, I forgot to say mine. Italy.
Whoa, I'm actually surprised you got that right. Because it used to be like Fiji, some like crazy
I do want
place.
to go to the Maldives. That's like my dream trip though.
Was I right?
That's my dream trip. It's just not really
We were both right.
gonna happen. That's like my dream trip for like something huge. It'd be like the Maldives. I think that's so cool.
It wasn't like.
But Travis's is Italy. He always wants to go to Italy. I think Italy is probably a little more realistic.
Yeah, these are like dream travel trips that we'd love to do at some point in our lives.
Maybe like a 20th anniversary or something.
Oh, dude. Everyone talks about how cool Italy is. I think it's just a vibe. I'm not a huge beach person. I'm not against it. Like the Maldives, that's your thing.
I would like Italy
water, which
for
is
the
cool.
pasta and pizza. Everyone says it's so good, and pasta and pizza, oh my goodness, life for me. So
yeah, I think it's just cool, like all the sightseeing and the famous,
there's so much history there.
Yeah, exactly, the history. And so that's kind of more my vibe. So if you ever see me in Italy, I guess I made it in life.
Dream come true.
That's gonna wrap up this week's video. Thank you to everyone who submitted a question. Thank you for everyone who has watched. We really, really appreciate you guys. Sorry if this video was a little chaotic at times. We're definitely learning how to film with 2 young kids. It is very difficult. I kid you not. People think we just like do nothing and it's like so easy to put these videos together. The amount of clips that you have not seen and the breaks you have not seen in this video is a lot, because somebody needs food, somebody needs a toy, somebody needs a diaper change. And so hopefully this came together nicely, and it was, I don't know.
If you made it this far,
hopefully it made sense.
You're a real one.
Yes,
we
thank you so much.
appreciate you.
There will be another video on Thursday, and so we are looking forward to seeing you then. Again, if you want to think about it and pray for our offer to be somehow accepted, we'll appreciate that as well. Say, see you next week.
Haley, sign us off. Can you put your hand right there? Cover the camera. Cover it up.
cover the camera.
3, 2, 1, go!
Cover the camera up.
Bye. Bye.